I'm Josip. I'm the lead developer on Project MAGE, and I'm here to announce that our project has grown. And this time we are bringing more algorithms and more machine learning. But before jumping into the details, you have there this GitHub link, so please press it and give us a star. MAGE is, as you might already know, Memgraph's Advanced Graph Extensions, and we are by far the world's best graph library, or at least we intend to be and will be in the future. We are fully open sourced graph analytics library, and we are powered by the concept of query modules, meaning custom procedures. The benefits of using MAGE is that you'll have both analytics and storage at one place, Memgraph. You don't need to challenge yourself in writing your own stuff. You can just use the already available API in the OpenCipher language, query language. And the third stuff, which is, in my opinion, the most important, we are completely flexible and you are able to write your own stuff in C, C++, Python, or Rust, depending on what your preference is. We are, in this release, bringing a lot of stuff. We have prepared a bunch of stuff for you to try out, and in the continuation to the previous release and introduction to dynamic/online graph algorithms, and yes, they do not have anything to do with the dynamic programming. Now we are bringing two more centrality dynamic algorithms in the form of betweenness centrality and cut centrality. And furthermore, we are bringing a temporal graph networks, which is a completely novel in a world of graphs. And you heard it, the machine learning is coming and it's the powerful tool nowadays. And therefore, we are following trends by introducing the graph machine learning with temporal data. Next, our library has extended with the static algorithms by adding Louvain community detection, maximum flow, and cuts centrality. And to make this release full, we have added more utility stuff. Currently, we are able to do import and export of our database in a JSON format. Let me just say something about the dynamic algorithms. They offer analytics on streaming data because the computations are limited only on the updated parts of the graphs. And that can obviously lead to a significant improvement in the computations compared to the recalculation of a whole graph. This time, we are, as I said already, updating our library with two different centralities. Betweenness centrality is related to the proportion of the shortest paths flowing through one node, and cut centrality is proportional to the number of closer paths that are coming into one particular node. On the other side, temporal graph networks are something completely different and completely new. Twitter engineers have been able to develop a method that predicts, classifies, or clusters temporal graph data. And we are bringing the same technique for you to try out in our graph database. While events are coming to a graph, the under the hood prediction model is constantly being adjusted. And finally, when user wants it, it's trained and transferred to the evaluation mode to predict on a new data. The implementation is based obviously in PyTorch. And I would like to say that this is just the beginning of our further deeper integration with this super popular machine learning tool. Moving forward, our static algorithm library has grown. We have implemented the Louvain community detection, the method that calculates the communities based on the updated modularity, and that's the measurement of how dense the community data is. Furthermore, we have added the maximum flow algorithm capable of calculating the maximum possible flow that is running through the relationships in a graph. And this is a powerful tool when analyzing a flow of any resource in movement, like gas or electricity network. And finally, here is a static implementation of previously mentioned CATS centrality algorithm. Lots of users needed a support for the utility tools like importing or exporting the network in some specific format. And now that is possible by using our import export module that currently supports, well, importing and exporting in JSON format. And that's it. Since each of the memgraphers is highly, strongly open for a discussion, feel free to drop in one of the mentioned channels there. We are always online and ready to answer any question or provide a help if you need it. We also like the stars, as I said previously. Jump to the GitHub link and press the star button if you find interesting what we are building in a graph world. Till the next time and even more features, I'm here with you and Agraph Kadabra.